Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you seriously watching the Have You Heard podcast by yourself? On YouTube, nonetheless? Whoa. That's kinda cringe, don't you think, Nathan?
Uh-huh.
Don't you know that the Have You Heard podcast is also available anywhere else you can get your podcasts, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts? Also, when you do this, you actually support us as creators. Because right now, you're just stealing all our money like a bunch of
Yep.
dirty little sleazebags. So please, consider supporting us by listening on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, uh, Pocket Casts.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna sit here until you do it. Welcome back, everybody, to the Have You Heard podcast, the only music podcast where we talk about the music that we've all listened to. I'm Pablo.
I'm Nathan.
Guys, we got a very special episode, like we always do. This is our season 4 recap episode, which means we're gonna look back at our previous season because we just finished up season 4. Kind of huge. Um, so yeah, it's great. So if you're new here, you don't really know what we do for our recap episodes. Pretty much what we do is we say if we want to make any changes with our rankings, whether that's our favorite songs or our 1 to 10 rankings for each of the albums. Then we actually pit all the albums we reviewed up against each other to make our own list. We usually just do top 5. This season we reviewed 6, so we're going to cut one out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we tell you our topic for next season. Yeah, it's a fun time. So, let's just get started. So, first up, do we want to make any changes to our rankings?
From the top three, or like the overall
Like
rankings out of
the
10.
like the out of 10, yeah.
I think everything I got is solid.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, me too. I think overall we had a really, really good batch of albums this season. Like like some really, really good albums, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. Um, and I think my rankings of each were pretty good and pretty accurate. So don't think I really got to change anything with that. How about we discuss our top 5 favorite albums from the season, shall we?
Yeah, so we're just gonna get rid of one though,
Yeah, yeah. So just do five,
because
four,
we
three,
got
two, one. I'm gonna
6.
go first. Fifth place, I'm gonna give to. Oh shit, Nathan, we forgot one in the list. We forgot.
What?
We forgot Sire
Actually,
of the
I
Electric
kind of
album.
suspect that. Oh
We
shit. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Damn it. I don't know how I missed it. I reviewed the list like 30 times. Okay, so we
I
actually
knew we had
reviewed.
more. I thought we
Yeah,
did more.
we
Okay.
reviewed 7 albums this season, not 6. Um,
Shit.
so okay, that kind of throws everything for a loop.
We can just kick out 2. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
difficult because I got some good shit, man.
I'm gonna kick out Fuzzy Brain and Human Condition. Fifth place, I'm gonna give to Sire of the Electric album. Really interesting, very experimental album that I think Jaden absolutely did something great with it, but it's very situational. I mean, it's not something I'm going to be bumping. It's not something I'm going to be listening to every day. It's something I'm going to be listening to like maybe once a month, a few times a month. Um, it's good. It's just nowhere in comparison to any of the other albums that we reviewed. Next up, I'm going to put, I think, Kawaii by Childish Gambino. Same situation. It's a very good album. I think I was pretty biased in our actual review of it because it was summertime and like the sun was starting to come out and stuff. So I was like
Mm-hmm.
really feeling it. But like during the rest of the year, this album is, it doesn't hit the same at all. It's just a beachy summery album. And I mean, it's good. It's a very good album. I really do adore it, but uh, time and place for it, just like how the Electric album had. Next up, I'm gonna do Laney by Laney. Really good album, solid album. Just a lot of room for improvement. I wouldn't say a lot of some room for improvement in some spots, but overall a really solid album, especially for it being Laney's first album. And yeah, so that gets third place. Second place is where things are getting tricky. No, I'm just gonna balls to the wall and say it. After Hours is second. It's great.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Fair.
Probably album of 2020. Unless you're counting Man on the Moon 3. No, I would say
that shit would have fucking won the awards if they didn't want, like, because the reason The Weeknd didn't do his album in the Grammys was because he did it in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. They said, "Oh, you're doing it in the Super Bowl, okay? Then you're not coming to the Grammys," and that was kind of stupid.
Yeah, award shows are stupid and rigged, and there's plenty of evidence to back that up. Cough, cough. Macklemore winning over Kendrick, Drake, Kanye, and Jay-Z. It's great. It's fine. After Hours, spectacular album, easily one of the best of 2020. However, I'm a certified bitch boy, and I'm gonna give number 1 to 808s and Heartbreak because I just love it so much. I just think it's so fantastic. And yeah, for that reason,
we're gonna have a fucking problem trying to make our consensus.
I'm sure we are. So yeah, Nathan, give me your list.
So, did you even include the ones that you booted out?
No, I just said they're not on the list. Okay. I just said Fuzzy Brain and Human Condition are not on the list.
Okay, well, not on the list is Kawhi and 808s. So we're not gonna fucking get on 808.
What are you smoking?
I gave 808s an 8.07. I'm pretty sure, even though it's got a better rank than like some songs that I put in my top 5. It's just the reason I put these albums the other albums in my top 5 was because I actually like they have good decency and I listen to like their songs a lot more frequently. Like I don't go to 808s or Kawaii for songs. I go to any of these other songs from any of these other albums that I put in my top 5, which include rank 5. I put Fuzzy Brain. I'm pretty sure I've album so many times for like 2 years it doesn't get old. There's the one catchy song. I think it's "Can I Call You Tonight." It's the one song I fucking love from that. Rank 4, I put "Human Condition." I love my boy John B, but not from Outer Banks. That's how I like to put it. Rank 3, I put Sired Electric. Fucking 90 from that album is absolutely exquisite. Rank 2, I put Laney by Laney. I listen to all those songs almost all the time. They're on like my liked playlist. They're on like half of the playlists. That's the word. Playlists that I put on Spotify. Like they just kind of fit everywhere. Like if I have like a gaming playlist, there's some songs that are just like chill when I want to play some Minecraft. So I'm just like solo and chill. There's some good songs for like bike rides, some good songs for relaxing. Some standard all around. And then obviously rank 1, you got to put After Hours. Best album of 2020. Elite. Thank you. I just took a bow. You couldn't see me. I just took a bow. And now the audience is clapping.
No one's clapping. That was the shittiest list I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay. Listen, we gotta come to a consensus now. There is no...
put 808s at 3 at the highest.
Okay. There's no chance Human Condition is making the list, is my point. Fuzzy Brain, there is a little argument for Fuzzy Brain. No chance Human Condition is making it. Zero chance.
So are we going to do... Okay, we should do 1 to 5 then if we're going to make the consensus. That'd be easier.
Okay, I'm just going to say right now...
It's better if we just get the big shit out of the way at number 1 or something, and then we just go down.
Okay, I'm going to say right now, Kawaii and Human Condition, I'm willing to take those off. One of yours, one of mine.
Kawaii, okay, deal. Human, deal. If we're keeping Kawaii off, I can take you.
Okay.
I only put it at like rank 4. Because it's got like the mediocre songs, and it's got like 1 or 2 really good songs. I agree.
Okay. What was your second place? Laney?
My second place was Laney by Laney. I can move that down.
What was your
But
third place?
Sire. Electra.
Okay. Interesting. Okay,
And
we're
I
in quite
thought
the
you think this.
predicament.
I really thought you would think this is decent, except for 808s not being on there.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, number 1, After Hours.
Okay, deal.
Number 2, Laney.
Deal.
Number 3,
Number 3, we
808s.
can put 808s. Okay, that's fair. Number 4, are
Sire.
you thinking Sire? Okay.
I'm thinking Sire. Number 5, Fuzzy Brain.
Okay, so we're bumping out Human Condition, Kawhi. We're replacing that. Okay, that's fair. You know what?
I'm agreeing
We
with that. I'm
did
good with
that
that.
easy. I'm pretty sure. I think our second season of this podcast, I think we had the hardest time.
Oh, we did, because you hate rap music and you put fucking.
Yeah, second season was fucking rap. So I was picking all the albums that didn't really have too much rap.
You
but
put
wanted rap
TMG
because
over Roddy Rich. I was furious.
Yeah, TNG, because I don't like rap. I actually think they got good rap stuff, man.
I hate you
Roddy
so much.
Ricch.
I hate you so much. Roddy Rich, Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial was such a good album. Like, oh my god. Man, dude. You're freaking crazy. Hey, realistically though, out of just like, unrelated, what do you think, who do you think is gonna win album of the year this year? There's a lot of good shits coming out this year.
When do they do like the actual unveiling? Is that like in November?
They usually do I don't know, nominees maybe late in the year, and then maybe let me Google it because I don't want to just talk out of my ass. When are the Grammys 2021? March. Oh, it was last year's Grammys. Okay, the Grammys date for this year is January 31st, 2022. That's not too far. I don't really know when they usually show off the nominees. I want to say like November, December. But I mean, there's a lot of artists like who are dropping this year. Like it's kind of crazy. It's looking like 2016 all over again. You know, like. Excuse me. Fucking stink. Anyway, Kanye dropped. Drake just dropped, which I've heard very mixed things about. Tyler dropped. J. Cole dropped. Kendrick's gonna drop. Frank might drop. Maybe. It's kind of pushing it.
What?
I don't know. There's room. Well, did you see he launched a new company?
No.
Yeah, he launched a jewelry company.
Oh.
It's called Homer. Like the Simpson.
Like the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean we're talking about?
Yeah, Frank Ocean.
Sure. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know why the hell it's called Homer, but okay.
Homie.
Homie.
Yeah. I don't really know. And Jaden dropped. How could we forget our Lord and Savior?
I've heard, yeah.
Have you listened to it yet?
No, not the new stuff.
It's good. It's not like a whole new album. It's like I think his plan was like to make it like a deluxe album. Like how nowadays like deluxe albums used to be just like a few songs, but now lately people have been making like entire like extra albums as their deluxe album. So he kind of did a little middle ground. There's some completely brand new songs, but it's also a lot of like remix songs. Like he has a new feature on Rainbow Bap and Endless Summer. And Lucy has a new outro, and so does Muted Sunrise. And then there's also just
Sunrise, that sounds cool.
And then there's also just some songs on there that he just kind of like slapped on. Like Cabin Fever's on there with no changes. So is Falling for You. It's good though. You should check it out. Obviously, I'm sure. Hopefully, we'll review it.
But
I don't really know when, but hopefully. And I think let me check checklist here. All right, I think it's time now that we finished our top fives. Should we reveal the topic for next season?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Here it is. Have you heard season 5, episodes 81 to 100? The topic. The topic is going. No. Thank you. The topic is going to be 2016 music.
Throwbacks, bitch.
Yeah, so only going to be reviewing albums from 2016. I can't really say what, but 2016, great year for music. This is the part where I would normally like start naming artists that have released music in 2016, but I signed an NDA, can't be saying none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Um, that'll yeah, that'll yeah, uh-huh. And then yeah, So yeah, that's pretty much
Cool.
it. This is the part where we plug all our social media. So make sure you go check us out on Twitter at HYH Music Podcast. Check out our website. For some reason, check out our YouTube channel. Not for our actual podcast. We do have it on there, but we don't get any revenue or ad support from that. So mostly just check it out to check out the occasional animation that we holy shit, I can't talk, that we
Bro.
will release. And also check out our Twitch. Sometimes we stream on there, and by sometimes I mean we have streamed on there one time. Um, we usually do Good Wednesdays on there. We might do one this season. I guess we never talked about that. Should we? I mean, it's pointless to talk about this now because they would know if we've done one already. But yeah, maybe we'll stream one. I don't know. But with that all out of the way, anything else you want to say before we wrap up this season?
No.
Okay. So that being said, we're gonna take a 3-week break. Get those creative juices flowing. Start doing some research. And yeah, we will see you guys once our break is over. So
Toodles.
yeah, with that, holy shit, what's wrong with me? With that being said, I'm Pablo,
I am Nathan.
and this has been the 4th season of the Have You Heard podcast. See you guys in 3 weeks.